There's another route through Poland called Yamal Europe, which also allows for large flow. Poland has closed it, but Poland pecks from the German hand. It receives money from the pan-European funds, and Germany is the main donor to these pan-European funds.
In an interview with Tucker Carloson, the Russian president claims that the dollar has begun to lose value because of the current government. In his opinion, things are also getting worse in Europe because they are shutting themselves off from the world, and the people of their countries are starting to protest. What really happened? Let's find out.
Germany feeds Poland to a certain extent, and they closed their route to Germany. Why? I don't understand. Ukraine, to which the Germans supply weapons and give money. Germany is the second sponsor of the United States in terms of financial aid to Ukraine. There are two gas routes through Ukraine. They simply closed one route, the Ukrainians. Open the second route and please get gas from Russia. They do not open it. Why don't the Germans say?
Russia will prosper and Europe will rot. This is the message Putin uses to talk about bringing gas to Europe. It really is. My friends from England often complain that their heating is very expensive. When gas was supplied from Russia, it was less expensive and people could afford it, but now they are saving on it and it is hard for them. Due to the conflict in Ukraine, Europe will not buy Russian gas on principle, and it may end badly for them. Am I wrong?
Look, guys, we give you money and weapons. Open up the valve, please. Let the gas from Russia pass through for us. We're buying liquefied gas at exorbitant prices in Europe, which brings the level of our competitiveness and economy in general down to zero. Do you want us to give you money? Let us have the decent existence. Make money for our economy, because this is where the money we give you comes from. They refuse to do so. Why? Ask them. That is what is like in their heads. Those are highly incompetent people.
Putin explicitly says that they are capable of providing arms and humanitarian aid to Ukraine, but are not capable of buying gas from Russia. He considers them incompetent in this regard because they could pay less and get more. In this situation, I think that Putin is right, because Europe is suffering because of this, and it is simply not able to lead the economy and prosper as it used to. This is their big problem and mistake.
Listen, you have said that the world is breaking into two hemispheres. A human brain is divided into two hemispheres. One is responsible for one type of activities, the other one is more about creativity and so on. But it is still one and the same head. The world should be a single whole. Security should be shared rather than meant for the golden billion. That is the only scenario where the world could be stable, sustainable, and predictable. Until then, while the head is split in two parts, it is an illness, a serious adverse condition. It is a period of severe disease that the world is going through now.
The world is like a brain divided into two hemispheres, but only one should control it. Interesting words. Maybe the president of Russia is hinting at something more? Maybe he's hinting at ruling the world. What do you think about that? I'd be very interested to know. It sounds very strange to me.
This could somehow be remedied.
Well, let's just give one example, the US dollar, which has kind of united the world in a lot of ways, maybe not to your advantage, but certainly to ours. Is that going away as the reserve currency, the universally accepted currency? How have sanctions, do you think, changed the dollar's place in the world?
You know, to use the dollar as a tool of foreign policy struggle is one of the biggest strategic mistakes made by the US political leadership. The dollar is the cornerstone of the United States power. I think everyone understands very well that no matter how many dollars are printed, they are quickly dispersed all over the world.
Putin emphasizes the power of the dollar and that it is the world currency. This is a great success for the US, he emphasized. The president says that America made a huge mistake in paying for the military conflict and that the consequences will be felt. He claims that the dollar will fall and will have no value and that the US will lose a lot on it. What do you think about it, Seven? Write your opinion in comments and don't forget to watch other shocking news on the channel.